All right, happy Monday, ID at Xbox. Welcome, welcome. We've got a special interview today. We're doing Shovel Knight Dig, and today I've brought with me the designer. Welcome, Sean.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
It's going. How you doing?
Real good. Thanks. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Happy Shovel Knight Digs out. Wicked Wishes, all the DLCs. It's all out.
Yeah,
Very exciting. Yeah.
yeah. No, that's awesome. It came out last week, right? What day? The 15th. So, was that Thursday or Friday?
It was Thursday. Yeah, I
Thursday.
believe. Yeah,
Awesome.
indeed.
Cool. So let's I guess let's just do a quick little introduction for Shovel Knight Dig. We have just in case we have people who have never been introduced to the Shovel Knight series. Do you want to just talk about Shovel Knight in general and who you are to Shovel Knight, and then where does Dig come into play?
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's a big question. I'm Sean Velasco. I am a game designer. I was the director of Shovel Knight, the original Shovel Knight, and the original Shovel Knight was a Kickstarter that we did initially. It's a 2D side-scrolling platformer in the style of all of our favorite 8-bit favorites. And so Shovel Knight is a little knight that jumps and digs and beats up a bunch of other bad knights. And I mean, it's very much like fighting bosses, digging stuff. And we made several expansions. We made 5 different games in this series because, as a Kickstarter, we had promised all of these, all these stretch goals. So after the initial Shovel Knight game, we had 3 more playable characters: Plague Knight, Spectre Knight, and King Knight, all in their own separate games. The game came to every platform. That was like 10 years ago, and so after, yeah, I mean it's been a wild ride, a wild and amazing ride. For our little game became a real big thing, and so Shovel Knight Dig really just came from the idea to make like a roguelike Shovel Knight game, and that was different every time. That was a little bit of an evolution from the initial Shovel Knight game, and we really loved playing roguelike games like Spelunky is like a big one that I keep thinking of,
Yeah.
and yeah, we really wanted to just take it in a different direction and with a new art style and make a game that was a little bit that where we got to exercise our gameplay chops in a different way and making something that had a totally different format.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what Shovel Knight Dig is all about. And then we've had these 2 expansions that have come out for Dig that have really created a lot more content for it. And I mean, I think the cool thing about it is that because the game is a roguelike and it's different every time, the stuff that we added into the game gets rolled into every playthrough. So as opposed to other, like, if you have a DLC that's just like adding another chapter, then it's like kind of separated. But this is really put together and makes the whole thing like a more cohesive and interesting whole.
Yeah.
That's what I think anyway.
I mean that's just a hell of a way to introduce the game. So I'm pretty excited to jump into it. Yeah, I guess I mean, so I think you mentioned that Shovel Knight has been around for, did you say about 10 years now?
Yeah, the initial Kickstarter was in 2013.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, and then Shovel Knight came out in 2014.
Okay.
So, yeah, in 2013 we launched our Kickstarter and we went to PAX and we were, standing around handing out flyers for, hey, play Shovel Knight, play the demo, and we just had a 1-level demo that we had put together as a proof of concept, and just trying to get people excited about it. And we tried to use PAX like as a marketing tool essentially to get more eyes on it. And
That was PAX
yeah, it was
2013, PAX West.
2013 in no, PAX East, yeah,
PAX
in Boston.
East.
So it's like freezing, in the freezing cold. Were you there?
I'm trying to think. My first PAX was PAX West 2012, and I mean, I've been to every PAX since then, so I had to have been there. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you may have walked by and seen our booth. And we were so worried about not even being able to get it done in time, in time for PAX. We said if we don't have the game ready to show, then we'll just play video games, and we'll bring beanbag chairs and be like, hey guys, hey everyone, let's just come and chill, and we'll like tell you about Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
So luckily, we didn't have to do the plan B.
I've definitely done the backpack strategy where you have a little like form factor in your backpack with a screen on the outside and a bunch of controllers, and you just walk around the convention center advertising your game that way. So
yes, yeah. You definitely get a lot of those at PAX. Someone and they have a tablet backpack full of tablets. Here, try my game. Yeah, it's great.
That's awesome. Okay. Well, let's jump in. I'll let you, kind of guide us, and just kind of talk about the game as we're playing through it. And then I'll just throw some other questions. Oh my God, we're starting it. Chat, if you have any questions, I saw Yacht Club in the YouTube chat. So if you guys have any questions, ask away. It can be about Dig. It can be about Shovel Knight in general. Sean's been around long enough to probably be able to answer any of your Shovel Knight questions. So
whatever questions you got, I can answer them.
Oh, music's loud. All right, hold on. I had a feeling we definitely have games that are a little quieter versus games that really just go all in. So.
Still to this day.
Yeah. It's always my worst enemy, and I severely need to just go get myself a little mix amp to to be able to slide up and down.
Right. Yeah. I need something like that. Do a order. Do a big Amazon order. Okay. Yeah. So this is Hoofman. He sells you stuff. He's a flamboyant horseman.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. I'll probably. Oh no. What did I just do? Okay. Okay, we have no money.
Yeah, so this is where you can buy some permanent upgrades, and you can also buy a relic key, which you can use to unlock a
Got it. Okay. Okay, so I guess Sean is very loud. Oh my God, we got all of the audio. Oh wait. See, I made the mistake. I switched the wrong audios. There we go.
Whoopsie.
Game is lower. Sean is louder. Rebalanced. Okay. I think we should be good now. All right. Sorry about that, chat.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so in Shovel Knight Dig, you dig down.
I dig down?
That's what Shovel Knight Dig is all about. So you gotta go down.
Am I jumping down into this?
Get down in there.
All
yeah,
right.
in Shovel Knight Dig, it's a whole game that scrolls in the downward direction for the most part. That's one of the other things that we wanted to do differently. It's funny because in Shovel Knight, the original, you didn't really do a lot of digging at all. You would break blocks, but in this game, you really wanted to dig. We co-developed this with Nitrome, who is a game developer that's been around forever. They had a big internet presence, and back in the 2000s, and they still are an independent game developer that has done a bunch of games on Switch. They did Bomb Chicken, and we really wanted to work with a dev that knew what they were doing, and so we paired up with them, and they really wanted to make this digging mechanic where Shovel Knight could really go quickly through the dirt by jamming on the button to make a kind of tactile feeling. That was really important to them. In this one, Shovel Knight's actually got to dig.
I mean, It kind of makes sense for for a man with a shovel. We
yeah.
It's
Were we inspired by Downwell? Good question. Yes, I would say definitely Downwell is one of our favorite roguelikes as well. Spelunky, Downwell. Yeah, Downwell is so good. I love those gun boots. If you played UFO 50, that's also an awesome game that has some other Ojiro Fujimoto games.
That one is definitely on my list. I feel like that UFO that wasn't too long ago, right?
No, it just came out. Or I mean, it just came out 6 months ago. I don't know. Time is a strange thing.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I feel
It
like
feels recent.
I feel like that was one of my first titles after joining here. So that one's definitely on
really?
my list to
Okay.
give a try.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's cool about it is just how expansive it is. Like, there's, there being 50 games and all. And so, yeah, I mean, there was a few, when I played one of them, I immediately was like, this has to be made by the download developer. It has to be. Just because it was just so distinctive. And instead of going down, you're going up. But it kind of like felt like down well. Yeah, it was really, really cool.
Oh my god. I am getting hit so much.
You're doing good, in dig you die, you fall in battle, and that's okay because you get to keep some of your gold, and we keep going down this well. We persevere. I'm dig dug old. That's what Paul says. Right. This is a dig dug. I mean, it's not really super like dig dug in terms of how it plays, but it looks a lot like it.
I could definitely see it.
Right. Yeah, there's some other 8-bit platformers I could think of where you like dig in like sections. And so yeah, I mean, I guess there's a long history of digging in games. There's a lot of inspirations.
Oh. Okay. So I'm going down, but what was the shopkeep's name?
Chester. He comes out of the chest.
I was thinking the horse at the top.
Not Percy. Hoofman.
Hoofman. Okay. Do I go back up somehow?
When you fall in battle, you will go back up. There are also other ways that you can. You can also escape in between areas. You can also escape for a low fee. That you can go back up to the top of the well without dying.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking glass looks for secrets and points them out. Lob a fiery orb at foes. Magnetizes gems to you even through dirt. Whoa, wait, that sounds sick. I'm buying that.
Nice.
All right, so we got our first achievement. I think it was our first achievement, and we have quite a lot of achievement hunters in our chat.
Nice.
Did you do any of the design work on achievements, and is there anything that's extra fun for any of our achievement hunters out there?
Are there any specifically fun achievements that you could get? Well, in Dig, of being a somewhat retro-inspired hardcore platformer, I'm pretty sure there are some pretty tough achievements in here of having to do things all like in one run.
Okay.
In the previous Shovel Knight games, we had ones where you would have to do the whole thing without dying, or the time trial, I think, was like the most difficult. It was like beating it in under an hour and a half. So, that might be the most fun one for Shovel Knight Dig, because Dig, as a roguelike, is something that you can jam through like super, super fast. But when you do that, you can't get any equipment or anything. So it's very like, you got to be like a glass cannon. I don't know. Is that a boring answer? The time trial, but it's so classic. Oh no, you got ratted.
Got my first death.
Okay,
I did see Lamus say most important question is Zubas in the game.
Oh, the Baz. No, I don't. The
Zubaz
Baz does not make an appearance in this game. This is the Shovel. Good question. Shovel Knight Dig is actually a prequel, so this is before Shovel Knight and the Baz meet one another.
Interesting. Okay, so
right, this is back. Yeah, this is like back before the Enchantress rose to power, and back before the Order of No Quarter, who were all the evil knights, formed. This is like back when Shovel Knight and Shield Knight were still traveling together. Shield Knight being Shovel Knight's adventuring partner that he's looking for her in the original game.
Okay, so you do keep. Did it tell me how much gems I lost at my death? It probably did.
Yeah, I think you lose half of them, or you lose 25%, and then that 25% ends up in the well. But you do get to keep a big chunk of it. And then if you could jump over on the left here, then there's some more. Then there's some more stuff. Let's see what's going on. I think this is like the leaderboard guy. Yeah, so you can compete with other
Leaderboards.
players. Yeah, there's like a daily challenge and a weekly challenge, and all that. So yeah, you can play with other players. It looks like there's already some people up here.
Oh man.
Oh, I could wreck all these scores so
Weekly
easy.
run.
So yeah, I got to get on here. I got to get on here. You know, it's like Dev's privilege. Just for one week, I could be on the top.
That's true. I was gonna say, if there's gonna be a week that you could be at the top, it's generally like the first week before, you know, all the hardcore sweats start getting in. Although the hardcore sweats are probably jumping in day one anyway. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean that's how it always is when you're making a game. It seems like it's so. It seems like it's so. Like you're the best, and then you put the game out, and in 2 days there's someone that is better than anyone you've ever seen play before. As people are just, I mean, you know, people are incredible.
Carter says he knows the person in first place. The redemption denied.
Oh, really? That's funny.
That's so cool.
Oh, is Pocket Dungeon going to come to Xbox in the future? Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. Yeah, that sure would be cool to have Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon come to Xbox. I would love that. 100%. 100%. That sounds cool.
Oh,
All right.
my goodness.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Here comes Chester in the Bodo wagon. Yeah, so once you get some cash, you could spend it up here and buy some upgrades and buy other relics and accessories that'll later be found in the well.
Oh, we're expensive in here. Perform 2 consecutive
it's a little
shovel
pricey.
drops
It's a
to
little
gain
pricey.
a speed boost. Knock your enemies further. Resist fire damage. Relics have twice as many uses. So, okay, are these
Those will
consistent
be-
every time, or are they RNG like in traditional roguelike where your items are different, like differently spawning each time?
These, well, it will spawn, like, basically it'll give these items a chance of spawning in the well when you buy this. So it's like when it's an unlock basically.
Oh, okay. So I see. In
So
the
you're
bottom
not,
right,
yeah.
it
So
says
you won't
accessory
like
unlocked.
get it.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense. And who do we got here?
People are gathering around this big hole in the ground. I mean, just like we saw before, Drill Knight came down in that rocket drill and stole Shovel Knight's bag, laughed in his face, and then just kept going down. And so Shovel Knight follows him back down. But then, because down in this well, it uncovers like all this treasure and all these levels, and so a camp starts forming around the hole where adventurers of all types and shapes and sizes are going down here and trying to get money and hunt for treasure down in this well.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, and that's a big part. That's a big part of like what the Wicked Wishes DLC is it adds new quests and new things that have a chance of appearing in the well, and other there's basically like a guild hall that you can join that has other adventurers to show you more of like what's happening in this world. Yeah, so you're always shovel dropping in this game, right? So as long as you're facing your shovel down, you're good. Right.
Are you
When
trying
you
to say I
swing
shouldn't
it,
be constantly swinging?
when you swing it, you're gonna have a bad time.
As I'm already down to 1 health. We just
Like I
started.
said, you know, it's a little tough. Better watch out. Oh yeah, there we go. You said
Oh.
you were saying you did Cuphead streaming. So this is within you. I know it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm also like, along with what feels like half the internet nowadays, I'm also a like giant roguelike fan. So I've been spending a lot of days recently playing a lot of Risk of Rain 2. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you've been playing Risk of Rain. Yeah. What are your other favorite roguelikes that you've been playing?
Oh God. I'm trying to think because I played a lot of this was a little bit ago, a couple months ago, but I was playing a lot of the new oh God, what's it called? Deep Rock Galactic Survivors.
Oh, like that shootery one? Yeah.
The
How's
new,
that? Is it like Vampire Survivors?
It's very much a Vampire Survivors
Okay.
like style game, without being like too much. I wouldn't use the word clone. It's very much its own thing, but it was hard. It was very, very difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm also like feeling the level of difficulty in this one as well. I think it's because the environment, your like horizontal escape is very limited, and oh god, I feel like my brain tells me I need to go get everything, but I feel like it's not entirely necessary. I feel like I'm harming myself way too much by trying to get everything.
You know, that's the roguelike. That's really like how it goes, right? It's that risk and reward. I feel like that's the same way you see the treasure over across all the enemies, and it's like, should I really bother with this? Is it really worth it? Am I going to lose more health going there than I did getting the actual treasure?
Oh my god, I just missed it.
Yeah. Yo, me. Do I win?
No.
You gotta Oh no. I already own Shovel Knight Dig. You gotta respin.
Oh my god, that's so funny. You won the giveaway in the chat.
That's great. Oh no.
All right. Let's see. Oh, so the flying bags of money or of gems are to recover what you've lost. Is that what I'm seeing here?
Indeed, yes.
Okay, got it.
You have those. Yeah. You have those bags. Although, I mean, it's not an enormous amount. So it's like, once again, if you see it when it's going by, grab it, but don't fret over it too much.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I don't know. Play it how you want. Play it how you want. In 100 runs, it'll all be figured out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other thing about like making a game, right? It's like when people are playing it and not getting it, that's like okay, at least initially, but eventually you need to have the tools to be able to understand it. Sometimes, you know, there are some things that the player needs to do, like hold a button to charge up, and like if you don't teach it, or I mean, a player could spend their whole lives and never hold the button to charge. How do you teach something like that? You know. These are the questions I struggle with.
All right.
Right. Okay. So this is part of the Wicked Wishes DLC. Only the virtuous may enter.
I
need those seals.
Okay. I was gonna say we're doing our routine fireplace inspection.
Right. Okay. So now there's like a quest you can go into.
Seals.
Yeah. There's some stuff happening somewhere around here.
Oh wait, should I be inspecting more before I jump down into the well?
No, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the armor is gone. He went down the well.
Shit. I'm gonna check back on the left side and see if there's anything missing or additional over here. Oh. We got a whole bunch of people now.
Oh yeah, there's all this stuff.
So, as you've been developing Shovel Knight over the last 12 years now, how has the team size changed from, you know, before your first packs to how many people worked on Shovel Knight Dig?
Well, good question. Yeah, when we started, there was like 5 or 6 of us, and yeah, it was real small. And over the course of time, as we developed the other additional games, we added more people. We got up to we were in our mid-20s, almost up to 30 people like a year or two ago. And now we've been kind of tapering down a little bit, and I think now we have about 20 people. And so, as far as who's working on what, like I said, this was a co-development with Nitrome, so they were really the core devs. And on their side, I think, you know, they're about 5 people, and we're about you know, there was maybe 2 or 3 of us that were helping on a very regular basis to put the game together.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And so, yeah, and I mean, we've been working on multiple projects, and also, uh, like my day is, I I'll be looking at something related to Shovel Knight Dig, and then there'll be something related to Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, and then there's something with the new project, and so there's a lot all happening. But yeah, you gotta volleyball this hoop with this lady.
Oh, it's okay.
We're gonna really learn it. Yeah, we're gonna really learn about timing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It is
so
allowed to hit the ground. Once, maybe?
yeah, you get one little ball. You get one little. You get.
One
I
little
mean, yeah,
bounce.
yeah. There we go.
I feel like she's cheating. She's just able to shoot it.
I mean, yeah, she's a magician. Yeah, look at this. Look at her. Look at her walking back and forth. Oh, yeah, I love the animation in this game.
Oh my god. Okay, that's cheating. All right. We got to get past whatever. Oh my god. What is this?
Don't do the fire.
Don't touch the fire once. Got it. All right. Got a question in the chat. Where does the inspiration for shoveling and digging come from?
Well, I mean, what we really love about classic games, 8-bit games from when we were growing up, I mean, partially because of the technical restrictions, the games that we really loved were simple, and they were generally based around like one mechanic. You have a character that could jump, or like have a certain attack, or could only move like in a certain way. And so we wanted to create something like that. We wanted to make a side-scrolling platformer where the character could break blocks and flip things over and battle enemies and manipulate stuff with his tool. And so as we discussed these ideas, we realized we were describing like a character that was wielding a shovel, and so we said, okay, well, let's go with that. It's the Shovel Knight. And yeah, it really just came out of basing it on a simple design, of being able to jump and shovel. And why is digging interesting? Well, digging lets you uncover things. It lets you dig stuff up. It's a natural way to let you uncover secrets and like interact with the environment. I guess they say to like a guy with a hammer, everything looks like a nail, right? So I guess to a guy with a shovel, yeah, it's like everything. Whoa.
Got it. Oh my god. It took like
by the 7 ciphers. That was good.
Seals of Virtue. Okay.
Seals of Virtue.
So how many of do we have like? So we have a basically there's a couple of core mechanics like where the roguelike aspect of jumping down, going as far as you can. You're unlocking more stuff as you go.
There are more like areas as you go down here, right? Like you start in the mushroom mines, but then there are 6 or 7 different areas, and maybe a secret one or two.
Okay.
And and you, depending on how you play and on how you perform, you can go to different areas, and in order to do like the final ultimate challenge, you need to go to all of the areas and do a very particular quest in order to really like see everything.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's like, yeah, so structurally, you could play the whole thing and finish it and not see like the true ending.
That's cool. I like that. Oh god. So I see like these rocks falling from the ceiling, indicating that you have time frame before you get squished, and you need to keep going lower. Oh,
that's right. You've been going real fast, but if you take your time and you're too slow, then there's a big giant saw called the Omega Saw that is that's Drill Knight's weapon, and he comes and brings it down, and you got to be careful. You can sort of avoid it a little bit, but you got to keep going, or else the Omega Saw is going to get you.
Okay, got it. I also just realized that my mods are going to have a blast with this game with death counter because it's a roguelike and you just die 1,000 times playing these games.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, all right. So I do have a time limit. I was curious because, you know, that tends to happen in roguelites where you have a time frame to be able to complete the map before. The idea is keep pushing you further and faster.
Yeah. This is kind of like I mean, there's always omnipresent hazard that's like pushing down on you, but it's not exactly like you have a time limit in the well. It's more just like you just can't wait in one spot for too long. Whew, good joke.
I enjoy. So, like, as you do with roguelites, you know, well, okay. All right.
And all these side rooms,
to do it.
Yeah, there's always some kind of content in the side room.
I love all the hidden stuff. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna basically I was saying is it feels nice, like the amount of different things that you're needing to keep an eye out for as you're navigating. Oh God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your mental
stack.
It's like
not only just stuff that's, you know, particularly in the direction that you're moving. Oh, I didn't even see that. In the direction that you're moving, so in this case down, but you also have everything above you. You have, you know, your time frame that you're having to essentially chase. Oh, nice.
Yeah. I guess you have a lot of pressures in the game, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just certain things that also just feel unfair too, because you have like enemies that are flying in the ground below you.
Yeah, well, if you press down and attack, then you can dig. Oh yeah, so here the drill capsule comes down, and if you get all the gears, then you could choose if you want the health or the mystery item.
Oh.
So the health will refill you, but the item could be, you know, it could be anything.
Who knows?
Anything. And you unlock that area on the left too, so that's where you want to go. This was good. This was a real. So yeah, basically every level there's like 3 sections, and so you're going into the second section you use your key here, and yeah, there's going to be bonusy stuff down here. I mean,
so this is what the key I purchased was for this room here on the left.
The key? Did you buy a key?
I bought a key at what was the name? Hoofman?
At Hoofman's, yeah. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, if you bought a key, then I'm not sure because you unlocked it. My face is covering up the part of the game that you're looking at. I can't tell, but that's it. But that's okay.
I can actually here. Let me just do this real quick. Oh, we actually haven't even talked about pause menu and things that you can do within here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a whole quest log that we added.
Let me do this just so that way we have a little bit more viewing room. All right. Okay. So, what do we have in here? So we have our gear. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we have all the upgrades that you're able to purchase.
Yeah, you can get shovel drop upgrades. This is all of your accessories that you get during your run will be displayed here.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then, that's your progress so far down the well. So you're like on the second mushroom mines level.
Yeah. And then we have a big boss at the bottom of. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have, what is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. Then big boss per level, or
there's 3. There's basically 2 main, or there's 3 sections, and then at the end of the section there's the boss. So like you're on the second section of the first area.
The 3 dots above it then. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And the big skull at the bottom is like, and oh well, I guess the chat can't see. Hold on, let me move this way.
There you go.
Big skull at the bottom. So, okay, so
right.
Essentially,
and in order to really like there's a little bit more to it than this that's not really being shown on the map.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have a quest log over here on the right. Okay. All right. Cool. What about difficulties? Is there different difficulties throughout the game?
Yeah, you know, we have always shied away from difficulty modes because we want you to have an experience that we built for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think our philosophy over this has really changed over the course of time. I remember when playing Ninja Gaiden Black on Xbox, you know, and I remember like Ninja Dog mode, and like they would give you a pink ribbon to emasculate Hayabusa if you chose the easiest difficulty level, right? Like there was it was like playing a game on easy mode was like frowned upon. You know, I guess that's sort of that's like you didn't cheat the game, you cheated yourself kind of mentality, right? Which you know, in my older age now, I just think that's total nonsense. So there are a host of accessibility options in Shovel Knight Dig, not exactly difficulty modes, but you could do things like you could give yourself another health bubble or as many health bubbles as you want. You could change the amount of damage that you do or the amount of damage that enemies do. I think you could give yourself gold or make it so you don't drop gold. Basically, you can change around.
All in all in accessibility here.
I think so, yeah. If you go to accessibility, there's some things here that you could do. So you could like change your food chance and gym chance to increase just to increase the drops and everything. So it's like, oh yeah, you can also lower the game. You can also lower the game speed, which I feel like this is a thing that like games are usually they're too fast like at first. I feel like in Street Fighter you should be able to play at 90% speed, you know what I mean?
So like, you know, first time playing through this, the game definitely moves fast. You're definitely having to adjust. But I don't know. There's half of me that says, man, it feels really fast. But then at the same time, it's like it's also roguelike. You get used to it and you progress further each time. That's kind of the point. But
that's as it should be.
Yeah. But having the ability to adjust that because not every gamer is going to be, like just on the top of their game at all times or, just for accessibility options, gamers with disabilities, needing some assistance or anything like that, or just younger kids that might not have the ability to be able to navigate as well.
Yes.
Right?
So. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I have a 5-year-old nephew, and he is like, he wants to enjoy playing every game, right? He loves video games so much, and there are some things that he just can't do. Like one of the things is manipulate a 3D camera. So it's like if a character is running, like we're playing Lego Star Wars or whatever, and it's like if you got to change the direction that the character is facing to make him go somewhere, that's just not possible, and having accessibility options. I mean, this isn't exactly like that, but even things that like take control of the character for you or like put you back on the road if you steer off in a racing game, that kind of stuff, it just helps. It's like bumpers for bumper bowling. It's like when you're learning things are a little bit slower, things are a little bit easier, and then you like build your confidence and you build your abilities, or you don't want to. You're like, look, I just want to play the game. And,
right.
Like,
that's actually the exact
challenged.
point that I was just about to say. Is like, sometimes you just want to play the game and you don't need it to be super difficult. You just want to have fun. I run into that all the time with games that, especially like, I don't play games for a living, at least not like I used to.
I was gonna say you used to,
but right. But now, after weeks of just hard work on doing a lot of, oh my god,
yeah, that guy's cool. Yeah, if you can take him out, then his whole body like turns into gem bits. But he's like 4 hits. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, you have.
Yeah. If you just kind of like mash while you're facing him, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, beauty.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. I love it. I love that. Oh no. Wait.
Right. And in this one, In this one, if you get touched by these guys, you turn into you. There's. Oh yeah. There's a locked door here.
Did I get him stuck?
Yeah, it looks like he's stuck in there.
No, no, no.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, and now you can use your key on the door.
And now we go right.
There's got to be something good in here. Oh, nice.
that?
Okay, so here's a health upgrade.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Now you got 5. Now we got 5. And there's a bunch of gold here. All right, this is it. We're taking it to Drill Night. We're taking it to Drill Night. Right, so the story of this game is there's Drill Night. He and his band of merry men, a bunch of other evil knights called the Hexcavators. There's 6 of them, and they're like an elite team of thieves, and they're coming down here to excavate all these gems. Drill Knight stole Shovel Knight's bag, and they have like bigger plans, crazier plans that are revealed. There's a whole story with the game that, as you continue, is revealed through cutscenes and dialogue.
Okay.
Etc.
Are we getting close to our first encounter here?
I don't know if we're.
Depends on my survivability.
Oh, you knew. You do. Yeah, that's right. Okay, look. Oh, at least that little ham came out. This is it. We're taking it. We're taking it to Drill Night.
All right. Uh-oh. Okay. Also, just want to give out a quick shout out real quick. We definitely have a couple questions and a couple cool comments in chat that I want to read out. But just wanted to give a quick shout out real quick for Sean and a couple people over on the I don't want to like just drop their names in chat, but a couple people over at Yacht Club who were kind enough to bring a bunch of Xbox keys to give away during the stream. So thank you guys so much. I noticed that Carnage has been giving away the keys every so often in chat. You do need to be over on the Twitch side in order to win a key. So if you're watching over on YouTube, you can pop over there. All you have to do is just be active in chat. So appreciate y'all for hanging out and chatting and asking a bunch of questions. I do want to read a couple of things real quick. I saw some cool stuff that that was popping up before we got to read them because we were just going off on a whole bunch of cool stuff. So Jamie said, where's your favorite games where this game came from? So I guess reference point.
Favorite? Okay, yeah. Well, like we were saying, the rogue, at least the roguelike part of it, we really loved playing Spelunky and Downwell. Those are the biggest ones that I can remember off the top of my head. But you know, we try not to like directly rip off any games and more just like get inspired by them. Or if we rip off a mechanic, we always promise that we're gonna try and really do a twist on it. You know, if we're going to rip something off, we really have to twist it to make it interesting.
If we're going to rip something off, we're just going to make it our own.
Great artists steal. Great artists steal. It's true. But
let's see.
Yes, I won again. Yo, this is my lucky day for real. I'm getting the genie. I'm getting the wicked wishes are all being applied to me.
Actually, Famicorps, who I was just about to read their next comment, actually won a copy of the game for Xbox, so congratulations. But Famicorps also said, hey, folks, glad Shovel Knight Dig is finally on Xbox. So, yeah.
Yes. Please enjoy.
Let's see. Waited a year for this game. My moment has finally arrived. Comes from Commissario Lobo. That's awesome.
Yes, thank you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you do. All of the DLC has really made big improvements to the game, and this is the best version of it ever. It really is.
That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Good to see all the accessibility features and knowing about the achievements. I did notice that I saw Carnage make it. Carnage is one of our moderators here. He's handling all the giveaways, but he's also one of our achievement hunters. And
Cool.
I saw him get
Nice.
excited about the accessibility features, and then the notification that popped up saying achievements are toggled off if you change these.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. You'll have to go to Avatar: The Last Airbender to get your 1,000, your easy 1,000. I was so into achievements back on like in the 360 days mostly. Like I would I don't remember. I had some milestone. I think 50,000. I got my gamer score up to
Did you?
50,000.
Okay. Okay.
That was I remember being pretty proud of that. Although that was a long time ago, and I bet you it's a lot more. The achievements have got inflated since then. You know, they're giving out 50s and 100s for nothing. I remember back in
There's
my
lots
day.
of
Back in my
games
day,
coming out.
they used to be stingy with those points. Like
They
like they'd be like, you only get a certain amount. You only get a certain amount for your game, and and they have to be like valuable. I mean, but because they did a good job with the economy and it made the points feel valuable. I
Yeah.
loved achievement points.
Yeah.
Truly, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Merciful but Broken says, "Who's your favorite boss?" I'm guessing for Shovel Knight in general.
Oh, I mean, there's well, I want to talk about Dig. There's a really cool boss called Hive Knight who is he's like a bug themed boss, and he's like real squat and weird. He has a bug friend named Fleck that he hangs out with, and he's just like they like fly together. He's got like a big electric net that he uses to catch bugs and to catch Shovel Knight with. He's like a bug loving spelunker that lives down in the underground, and he's
Okay.
a different kind of weirdo that we have like not seen before. I love Hive Knight. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler, but yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Sorry. And I love Drill Knight. He's such a cool boss. I mean, as far as being like he's like the ringleader of this Ocean's 11 team, and to have someone that has that level of like competency and like arrogance in a leadership position was really interesting, as opposed to the Enchantress, who's very like cool and calculated. So like the Hexcavators are a cool new team, and yeah, Drill Knight and Hive Knight are cool. It's
Okay.
it's good. It's gonna
Yeah.
be good. And for classic Shovel Knight, I love King Knight. King Knight is always the best forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely got a couple of similar comments in there. I was very amused to see Tinker and Mole Knight in the Hexcavators. I love that these guys just had different lives and situations before Shovel of Hope. All honesty, Spore's fun. Spore's really good too, but maybe I'm just saying that because she's the only one I fight 70% of the time.
Yeah, right. You see a lot of Spore Knight.
Merciful says, I'm
for
so bad at the game, I've only gotten past the second boss once.
if you one thing I would recommend is get the armors, if you can. They're that armor, the final guard, the one that turns Shovel Knight red. It makes you take less damage, and you don't get as much gold, but it really helps a lot, just like getting down the well.
Okay.
And my other tip would be, don't be too proud to go into those accessibility options and turn up your health. I think it's really it's especially when you're like really learning the ropes on the game. It's like, this is a tough one,
Yeah.
and it gets its replay not from like original Shovel Knight or like many games. The first level is something that's like so easy that you just like you breeze through it, and then you never have to see it again. But in Shovel Knight Dig, you have to see everything every time, so like nothing is extremely remedial except for the tutorial, which we went through in the beginning here. So I guess what I'm saying is, game's hard.
Game's hard. I mean, you could turn on the accessibility options and then just consider it as a tutorial. Once you learn the mechanics and really get to practice it, you go back through, toggle them off, and see if you can do it again.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I use Final Guard 100% of the time. I did play a lot before the last update. Time to jump back in.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I forget the one that it turns you like safety green. You're like yellow, like Dayglow yellow, and that armor, you only have two. You start with 2 health pips, which is just like impossible. But but it greatly increases your item luck, and so you just get so much stuff that if you can survive past that initial impossibleness, then you start picking up a lot of stuff. I've had my most successful runs with that armor, even though in the beginning it's just like a nightmare.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're on Spore Knight. Yellow, who you mean Drill Knight, captain of the Hexcavators. You're too slow. You'll never catch up. I'm already setting up shroom stents for their trip back up. If I were you, I'd just go to the surface and wait for him. He stole my bag. Are you in the league with these scoundrels? How presumptuous. I'm just a humble mycologist, and to me, you're just another invasive growth. All right.
Right. Spore Knight. Spore Knight is like setting up like a fungal lattice to make it so the mine does not collapse.
Oh my god!
Oh yes, and she tosses her brain.
So fast! Oh no. Oh, I jumped too early.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Alright. Learning mechanics first time. Alright. Don't jump on top. Nope.
Coming right for us.
God. Alright. First time boss mechanics is tough. It's tough.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch. Yeah, you gotta see it happen. It's like playing Mega Man. You know, it takes if you take 2 lives getting to the boss, the 3rd life, he's just gonna jump on you. You know? Does anyone remember Mega Man anymore? Let's not.
Oh, we got 2,000 gems. All right.
Oh yeah, you could probably buy something.
Oh wait, this is leaderboards. This guy has something to say though. What do you got to say?
Oh yeah,
Hoofling.
Oh yeah, this guy, yeah, they're like Hoofman's little friends. A big part of the genie quest involves these hooflings.
Gotcha. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh yeah, we gotta find them all. You gotta dig them up, you gotta smack them, don't get hit by those things.
How do I get the one up there?
You gotta jump up on the, something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, maybe up on there. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Oh, there's still another one over here.
There's 10 more. It says their number. 9, 8, 7. There's one down there. There's one's feet sticking out. You see the feet sticking out? You gotta dig
I gotta dig them out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, there. Yeah, there's one over there on the left too. Oh. 4 more. What? He just keeps warping around.
Alright, I think we dug them all out over here. There's one right here.
There's one.
There's one up here.
There's the last one.
Got him. Alright.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well done, well done.
I love how different the gameplay is, just doing these like little side quests, like compared to just the main roguelike, just completely different side quest.
Yeah, there's some weird, well, we had like the main game and we wanted to have a little bit of different things that take place in the well and outside the well, so that was like a big part of it. This is, he tells you where to dig and you gotta dig in like a specific place. Yes, this is like a platforming game. It's not really a side-scrolling platformer. It's like a down-scrolling platformer.
Yeah, it really is. It is much more than just a roguelike just trying to like navigate to the end. There's definitely a lot of other mechanics thrown into it as well. Well, I guess we could buy another key. I don't have follow slot upgrade. Allows one more item to follow behind you permanently.
Oh yeah, right. Like like a key could follow behind you, but if you buy a follow slot upgrade, then you could have more keys all following behind you.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna save. We're gonna future-proof this one.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, we're going back down. All right.
Night, night, nighty, night.
So is our bosses always in the same location? Like, will I always fight Spore Knight first, or what is it?
Spore Knight is always first, but depending on, I think due to from not only there are some randomized elements, but also based on your performance, you'll either visit one of the bosses or the other one at a junction point, and then at another junction point, then there's another time where it can split. So you in your main, if you're not doing if you're not doing crazy questing, then you'll see only 4 of the 6 excavators by the time you get to the bottom of the well. Yeah,
okay.
But if you want, you could like take the long way and get all of them for like the final quest. Oh boy, you're tiny Shovel Knight. Look at you now.
You move so fast, it's crazy. It feels like you move the same speed, but
yeah, he's a quicken.
Okay. Oh, who is this? Oh,
yeah, that's right. He can take you back.
he can take you back, and what? And then
That's
just
it.
with
He
all
just takes you back.
Will he bring you?
Yeah, so you
back to
so you
the
don't
same
lose anything.
location?
You don't come back. No. You're just you're done. Yeah.
So what are these symbols for, like, the left zone versus the right zone?
Those are. It looks like one of them is like propeller rat, who's a rat that has a propeller attached to him, and then one on the left, it looks like some kind of platform with spikes on it. They give you some kind of clue as to what you're going to see when you go down in the well.
I see.
Sometimes there'll be like a gem or an enemy. As you play the game more, you'll start to learn what they are. Yeah. I think you can actually read I think you could read the signs also, and it tells you somewhere.
Oh,
I think so. Somewhere. Yeah, somewhere.
Ooh. All right,
back in the game.
we're back at it. First thing I did. Oh my god, I'm just taking so much damage this run. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's tough.
Some runs are gonna be like that. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna try that again. I got 3 quick questions. Shovel Knight Pocket on Xbox when? So I guess we could start with that.
Yeah, Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. That is a really good question, and it would be really cool to see Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon on Xbox with all of the features and everything. Stay tuned.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Can you please add Shovel Knight Treasure Trove in Japanese store region?
Okay, I would have to. That has been brought to my attention.
It's a great suggestion. We'll take that as a note.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good question. I don't know anything about that.
Play Anywhere support for your games, pretty please. That is actually interesting, considering that that is our big beat that we're pushing here over at Xbox now is Play Anywhere support. It's obviously something for devs to start looking into as we're starting. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Yeah.
As we're starting to really try to encourage developers to start looking into this. But
right.
Yeah. So.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, basically, so that's like if you have it on Play Anywhere, then it's in your app library, on your Xbox app library on your PC, right?
It basically makes it essentially what happens is the game. Oh no! Well, I needed to dig down, and I was not quick enough to think of that. Basically, what it does is it allows you for your game to be able to literally be played on basically any device with a screen. Is basically what we try to push it as. So people will be able to play it on. Essentially, if the device has the Xbox SDK integrated into it, they'll be able to play it. So, like the ROG Ally, for example, some phones are able to play it, and then obviously Xboxes and some smart TVs. I think the new Samsungs have it built into it, so you can play it off of those. Just makes it so that way the games are more and obviously PCs, but it makes it so that way the game is accessible in a whole bunch of different places. So
sure, yeah, I mean that sounds awesome. We always love supporting. We love supporting you guys with whatever your endeavor, with whatever your next endeavor is, and being able to play everything all in one location, or in every location, but in one location is definitely like a noble cause. So yeah, that sounds good.
Something that I can definitely.
There's that guy.
I can. I'll follow up after today. Sorry, after today's stream, Sean, and I'll send you over some Xbox Play Anywhere information, so that way, if you want to pass it over to engineers or any of those guys to take a look and see if it's possible, then we can start exploring some of that stuff too. So.
Okay. Cool.
Bad luck, bad tools. I'm done for today. This is as far as I go here. Want to take this? What is that?
Well, it's an egg. If you could find a nest, then you could hatch it. But it's a glass egg, so if you get hit, it's gonna break. Whoa, treasure time.
Oh my god.
Oh, this guy really should have done that. Then he would have had a bunch of treasure.
For real. Alright. Collected a lot of it. So I need to find a nest. Oh god.
Indeed. Oh. Yeah, they're eggs and nests, and if you can bring an egg to a nest, then it will hatch, and there will be something inside there for you.
Well, where's my egg?
It broke. It was a glass egg. We got hit.
Oh! I already broke it. It was the first thing I did. Alright. It's okay. I feel like that's just the reoccurring lesson with roguelites, is just you're just always learning every run, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I'm
yeah,
just bouncing off
accessory
of
there.
everything. No! Go away. Alright. Let's see. So I'm not going to be holding Sean here hostage forever for the stream. So, chat, if you guys have any last questions before we let him go for the day, definitely go ahead and ask. I see that Carnage is still giving away copies of the game, so if you're watching over on the YouTube side, make sure you hop over to the Twitch side, try to win some copies. Thanks, Sean and Yacht Club for bringing a bunch of copies for the stream today to give away.
Oh yeah, we lugged them all the way here.
Let's see. All right. Yeah, chat, I'm going to give you a couple minutes to ask any last questions you might have for Sean before Oh wait, let's see. Can we read the signs like you said? Do I go up here maybe? I don't know if you can read the signs. I
Not
think
sure.
you have to
You know,
just
it might be in your
start-
compendium. We could look at that. There's like a compendium, I think, that you go into. Well, it's got to be in like options or something.
Oh.
Compendium. And then if you press
Oh.
the L and R, I think you can look at all the relics that you've unlocked, all the armors you've unlocked, the shovel blade techniques you've seen, all your mementos and your enemies and all your stuff. One of those things, look,
Oh
right here,
my
your signs.
signs.
We could read about what they are.
120 signs? Oh my.
Yes, right. Well, it's a mature game. It's been out for a while. so like I said, like this is the one that it's got everything all in it. It really, and yeah, it's right. You can read all the signs. Indeed, you can.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, okay, so this definitely makes sense. Moving platforms will be more abundant. Okay. Yep.
There you
All
go.
right. This
Yeah.
definitely makes sense. So it's cool.
Yeah.
You go through the sign. I guess once you complete the level, or maybe as soon as you go through it, you unlock, the ability to know what it is and go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Any chance for more merch for the Shoveled of Nights?
Definitely. We're big merch lovers over here at Yacht Club, so we will always be making new stuff. And yeah, I would just say just keep an eye out on our socials because we're always sharing whatever it is. As long as we can get it shipped here, then it should be okay.
Are you generally bringing it to events like PAX and stuff like that?
Every time we booth, then we do it. And generally, we also have like merchandising partners that will have merch at the booth, even if we're not there ourselves. And online and everything as well. Lots of there's lots of Shovel Knight stuff that you could adorn yourself with, for sure.
Cool. Let's see. What can we expect from the future from Yacht Club? Any hints that you can give us? Don't feel too pressured.
No worries. No, it's okay. I'm happy to talk about that. Right now, Shovel Knight Dig, Wicked Wishes just come out. We're really excited about that. Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. We've been working on DLCs for it, and it's becoming a very mature game. As well, it's so full of stuff. Just like Dig, it's like, when you work on stuff for a long time, it becomes quite mature. And we're putting the finishing touches on Mina the Hollower, which is our new game. That is like a it's a top down RPG-ish adventure action game. It's like Castlevania and Dark Souls, and it's like a little bit scary. And we've been working really hard on it. And yeah, we did it. That was a Kickstarter for Mina, and so yeah, we've been really grinding on Mina, and that's been going good too.
You got
and
trailers for that one available on like your YouTube or something?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
We have and there's trailers. I think we're cutting a new trailer that we're going to show pretty soon. Stuff's looking real good.
Exciting.
And then on top of that, we announced that we're working on a 3D project, but we haven't really given out any details beyond that. So we're working real hard on a 3D project also.
What a great stream to get all the little tidbits.
Lots of stuff going on. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll take this just one last question from Jabber. Let's see. What do you think about working on Microsoft IPs? Potential is crazy now. I'm not sure if this is a question for you or not, but what do you think about working on Microsoft IPs? Potential is crazy now with ABK, Bethesda, and Xbox. Mega Man-like game with Tracer or Juno from Overwatch. Lots of crazy ideas.
Right. Yeah, I mean, we did work with Microsoft properties to make Battletoads in Shovel Knight Treasure Trove.
That's true. A lot of crossover IP opportunities. Yeah.
There's a whole cameo battle with the Battletoads. You fight them, and we redid their levels, and it was so true to the game.
That's awesome.
The original NES game, that we love to death. And so, yeah, I mean, being able to work on Battletoad stuff was just, I mean, yeah, real dream come true. Really fun. And being able to do the music and everything for it also is just so cool. That being said, I don't know. I'm not sure if we would ever do like a full licensed game.
Yeah.
I think we love being independent game developers, but like when we can work together with other devs or with other companies to make stuff, then I think that's like when it really shines.
Yeah.
So our door is always open for those kinds of opportunities. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are so creative on your own that for your own IPs that I think that not that you couldn't take an existing IP and make it great, but I think that there's, just the desire to see what Yacht Club is able to bring on your own, and then, bring in other IPs to share that excitement of, whatever game it is, whether it's Shovel Knight or anything else, and then also bring Shovel Knight to other places if opportunities exist. So I think crossover IP opportunities just feel really strong from a developer who already has the creativity to generate something new and exciting on their own. So
cool. Yeah, thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Like before Yacht Club, a lot of us used to work at Way Forward, which is a company that's known for making like Shantae, and we did licensed games. We did license game after license game there. That's like where we came up making those games, and that's like how we honed our skills, is from making the Barbie game and the Batman game and the I mean, every Hotel Transylvania, the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, or like a Jake Long's American Dragon. I didn't work on all those, but those are the kind of games that they would make it Way Forward.
Yeah.
And I mean, in a lot of ways, that's really like the that ethos is like still what we bring to the games that we're making now. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. These games really helped me find some really amazing friends. I even did my final project on Shovel Knight for one of my college classes. So
wow,
cool
hey.
seeing.
That's great. That's
it
really
was the
cool
same
to
thing.
hear.
I went to school for video game design. Funny enough, I work in marketing and community and social now, but I actually went to school for 3D modeling and texturing and graduated with a degree in that. So I went to school for being an artist in games and ended up in marketing instead. But a lot of my projects were always like taking inspiration from games that I loved. Like one of my college projects for when I was first learning like Photoshop texturing and stuff. My first ever project was I redrew New Mombasa from Halo 3 ODST from scratch, just in Photoshop.
Wow.
So I love
Yeah.
hearing inspiration come from devs and inspiring students to keep going forward from there. So
that's like so rewarding. That's like it's like my favorite thing. I mean, it's like we were inspired by the 8-bit classics that we grew up playing, and now we're making them, and people are playing them and getting inspired in turn. And I mean, whenever I hear about people doing stuff in our worlds, or making fan art, or speedrunning the game, or playing it, or playing the game with their friend, or it helped them through a tough time, or that's just the best. That's like that's really, it's what makes it all worth doing. All the long nights and coffee fueled insanity. It's all worth it.
All right, Sean, it was great having you here. I'm not going to keep you all day, so thank you so much for hanging out and sharing Shovel Knight Dig. I'm going to keep playing it for the next hour, so chat, if you still want to hang out, watch the game, give me some tips and tricks, and Carnage is just going to keep giving away copies of the game in the chat. Feel free to stick around, but we'll let Sean go for now. Thank you so much for hanging out, Sean.
Cheers. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the opportunity, and enjoy the game. Yeah, thank you.
It's fantastic, and we're excited to have it here on Xbox with the DLCs and everything. So, congratulations on the launch.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right, bye, Sean. All right, chat. What a fun guy. Sean, super appreciated. Thanks for being here. If you're just listening, it's always so nice to have someone who's so excited to talk about their game on the stream. Hopefully, chat, we got to answer a lot of your questions, and we're gonna keep on playing. I'd love to know how many of you guys in chat have been playing Shovel Knight Dig, whether it be on Xbox or on other platforms, because they, as Sean mentioned, the game is now out on Xbox with all of its DLCs. How many of you have been playing? Oh my god! Oh, of course I got hit. How many of you guys have been playing prior to today? He's a fun guy. Oh, well, I got all these mushrooms here. Oh no! Oh my god, the chain reaction. It's always so funny doing developer interview streams when you have to play oh no. Oh. I was worried for a second. When you have to play an actually difficult game, sometimes when I do these developer interview streams, we go through and play a nice little story game where I get to interview and talk and explore a story and the beautiful environments. And then you have games like Shovel Knight where I have 50,000 enemies attacking me at the same time that I'm trying to talk to Sean. Let's see. Oh no! All right. There was that room to the right. I should have done it first. Dang it. At least I'm learning, though. That's the big... Oh. More riches will appear. Lucky U-shaped charm. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. We're back to Spore Night. I learned some mechanics in the first one. Oh, no! Apparently not enough. Man. This is cheating. Oh my god, dude. Oh, it's so difficult. Let me move up my camera a little bit because it looks like my camera overlay might be just blocking a little bit too much down below. There we go. All right. Does anyone have the Twitter handle for the devs? It would be Yacht Club Games. Do. Oh, of course. I'm not signed in on that computer. Oh, perfect. Carnage already did it. Never mind. All right. How many? I have 4,000 gems. All right. We're going back to the top. We're going to go collect a couple of things. Oh, that's cool. You can ring the bell by jumping on it. All right. Permanent upgrade. New bag. We're going to buy 2 keys. Because now I can have 2 things following me around. I think. How many can I have following me around? Yeah, 2 out of 2. All right. Thanks for all the mods today for helping out with all of the stream stuff, whether it be helping out with setting up for a dev interview stream or doing giveaways and things. Wait, I have an egg. It's not glass though, so how did I just get hurt? Oh, there's a guy standing. Dang it. I lost the egg. Got it. I figured there had to be a way. Oh my. I get hit by the silliest things every time. Oh my god. Give me my key back. Ooh. I'll take that. I have 1 health left, but okay. We unlocked this. We're good to go. I like that the enemies just die by each other sometimes. Oh. What is that? A melee lance gains strength with consecutive hits? Oh! I love it. Oh, disgusting. All right. We're doing good. Okay. I need to regain health. That's the big thing. How do you get over there? Okay, I can't go right. So I guess I have to go down. I have no I have like 1.5 health. All right. All right. Time to joust. Yep, that's exactly it. Kill the mouse. I'm killing everything. Bam. I'm just clearing out this map right now. Key. No. No. Okay. Too much jumping. I couldn't stop. There's enemies everywhere. No. I was doing so good. All right. I feel like we've had a lot of deaths this stream already. What does Chester have to sell? Oh yeah, permanent upgrades. Perform 2 consecutive shovel drops to gain a speed boost. Knock your enemies further. Resist to fire damage. I haven't really seen much fire damage yet. Relics have twice as many uses. I feel like knock my enemies further is going to be the most helpful for me, right? Everything becomes more expensive after the first time you buy it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Get out of here. No. All right. Oh, I just wanted the gear. Perfect. All right. This is going to be the run. We're beating Spore Knight right now. Right now, chat. Well, I can't get that money back. That's okay. I have a gear. Okay. I have a room to the right. What's going on over here? Gastronomal. I'll cook it all from soup to ham. The gastronomal is who I am. Oh. Increases your maximum magic by 1 level. Refills 3 health. Increases your maximum health by 1. I have no money. I could buy this, but I already have full health. Oh. Not as helpful as I wanted it to be. I needed more money. Okay, so now I know the benefit to just hoarding some money throughout gameplay. Well, we don't need health, so we're going to take the mystery item. Suave Salve. Become more attractive to get better deals at shops. Of course, as soon as I jump down from the shop. Maybe it could help you elsewhere, too. All right. I don't mind these flying guys, so I guess let's go down this way. I feel like this happened last stream, too, didn't it? Carnage and Apex? That John stepped away after he won? Oh, my God. No! Ah! All right. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I'm taking so much damage. This is a lost run. I know I said I was beating Spore Knight this round, but it just ain't happening. Oh, my God. I guess this way. That section was so punishing. No! Oh! I got killed from the smallest thing from below. Oh my God, it's brutal. We're digging again. M317? Congratulations. I don't want to use the infinite health code. Come on. There we go. All right. Woo! Oh my. I take the silliest damage possible, I swear. No, wait. I want to go this way. Okay. Get me out of here. Oh, I got all three. All right. Dynamo Gauntlets perform 2 consecutive shovel drops to... okay. All right. All right. 2 consecutive shovel drops. Wait. Oh. Wait. So this side has 2 signs. It has this one above this one. I don't know what that means. I want to find out. Oh. Gastronomal. Why are you so expensive? Increases your maximum health by 1. Not helpful. Maximum magic by 1. I'm digging to Australia. Refills 2 health, but I don't need it. I don't need it. We're going down. Oh, come on. Come on! This is insanity. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. What is this? Please. Yes, health. Okay. What's up, GoldenEye? You didn't do it? I'm trying. No! Please. I wanted that. All right. Health, a little bit of health. Okay. We can't go that way, so we have to go this way. All right. All right. Wait. Wait. No, no, no. What is happening right now? Please. This game is chaos. No, no, no. That rat just got annihilated. We're going this way. Oh my god. Ugh. Why is that chest flat? Okay. All right. You wouldn't believe the merchandise I've got today. I have money. Increase your maximum magic by 1 level. Resist explosive damage. Become more attractive. I can't do that one. Do I even want to spend money? I have 1 health left. I feel like now that I actually have money, I don't want to do it because I have 1 health left. We're going down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I don't think you can dig up. Or at least I haven't been able to figure out how. Can you dig up? You bought the game ASAP? Nice, Star Fox. Yeah, I don't think you can. Also, I don't know why I didn't press dig again. The giant drills coming from the side is crazy. All right. We're trying for Spore Knight this time. I know I said that last time. And I'm going to say it the next time, too. Here we go. Down, 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 down. Get some monies. Get out of here. All right. We're doing good. I like it. Here we go. We're going down. No! I don't know how I get over there. So I guess I just missed that one. All right. That wasn't that bad of a run. What does the Omega sign mean? Do we got to type something in? No, you just have to be active in chat. That's all. If you're active in chat, you're automatically entered into the giveaway. Whew! Almost took damage. Stab. This is the craziest level. I'm not going for that chest. It's a distraction. Oh, no. Yes! Unlock the door! Let's go! All right. I have so much money. All right. I don't need to take damage for just those couple of blues. All right. Is this linear? Do you always start with Spore Knight? You always start with Spore Knight, but I don't know if you always start, or if the boss after Spore Knight is always the same. Increase your maximum health by 1. I could get 2 items here. I could get the egg. We're going to get the egg because I'm doing good. But I'm also increasing my max health by 1. Alright. We're doing good. Please, egg, stay with me. I don't know where an egg nest is, but I will do my best to find it for you. Find secrets and points them out. I need that. Chat, if you have any idea of what an egg nest looks like. No! I took damage. Never mind. I don't need the egg nest. Woo! Ah, God, I can't stop jumping. We're going this way. Well, wait, I needed those guys so I could get the gear. Alright, well. Yeah, I saw a couple things. So yeah, the Shovel Knight Dig comes with the DLCs, and it's currently on sale for their launch sale. Game is normally $25. It is on sale for $20 right now. So you can definitely grab it on sale for the launch sale. All right. Also, it's actually kind of cool. I love that when you get to the boss, the map is different each time. Wait. Oh my God. How dare you? I did it again! Oh! No! I'm taking too much damage. I don't know if I can attack Spore Knight. Oh my God. I take damage every time the spore is thrown. No! Oh no. Get out of here. Can you attack Spore Knight when they're still wearing the spore hat? No! God. You think from the side I can? Oh, you can! I hate Spore Knight. What was that? Those look bad. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. I was close, though. Spore Knight was down to what? Like 2, 3 health? Something like that? That was progress. I will take progress. What? Oh my god. This is a horrible round. All right. Yeah, Jamie, we're doing, the developers brought, no! I got squished. Brought over a bunch of keys to give away, wait. So what, I can only go in if I'm Mini Knight? That's kind of cool. How do you get out, though? Oh, you have... Okay. They're going to keep flying in. So you have to take damage to come in here? That's kind of crazy. Refills 3 health. I have to. They brought a bunch of keys to give away over on Twitch. Sometimes you have to admit this run is just for the gems. Yeah. You definitely nailed that one. I guess I didn't need to buy the food because I could have gotten it there, but that's okay. That's fine. Okay. We're full health. I guess that's all that truly matters. I have a magic staff? Is that what that is? Okay. Whoop! 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 His head was a bomb. Whoop! We're doing all right now. I kind of want to use my, or save my staff for Spore Knight. How can I get that? What? Yeah, because I don't think you can... Oh. I got it. Okay. Well, now I wish I had a key. Should I heal? Yeah. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. Oh, was there a screw in the wall? Oh, I was not looking for that. Rolling this way. What is this room? Who are you over there? What you got? Fanboy. Oh boy. I'm in way over my head, which is the which way is the boss door again? Wait, that's it? Oh, I just wanted to see an excavator in their element someday. You are not in the right place. All right. Uh-oh, my controller batteries are low. How could that be true? I literally left the controller plugged in. Oh wait, this controller might not be using rechargeables. Now that I think about it. Oh my god. I took a lot of damage there for no reason. Get me out of here. All right. All right. Did I get a bleep bloop? All right. Will my control... Well, actually, I'll just leave it plugged in. Plugging it back in. All right. Here we go. Spore Knight. No. Why does there have to be spikes on the ceiling? And they move? Oh! Alright, that's sick. Does it hurt me? I think I found the cheat code, guys. It doesn't hurt me. I found the cheat code. Oh! No! Yes! I beat Spore Knight. Oh. That is all I wanted. That is all I wanted. Ah. And I still have one more use on my staff. Recover the bag. Oh no. I couldn't recover the bag. We just got to keep going deeper now. All right. Billy's Bubble. Congratulations on the win. I don't know what this thing on the right is. This looks like a potion, so maybe health. Cog catcher. We're in the smelt works now. What is this? Oh, God. Oh, no! Oh! All right. Okay, can't land on fire, guys. Now I understand fire protection. Whoa, come on! All right. Let's go this way. This looks like a nice and safe room, right? Oh my God. What could possibly go wrong? Ugh. What is 1 out of 38? What is this? A handy tracker that displays the number of mementos collected. Oh, okay. I almost have 5,000 gems. Oh, 10,000 gems. You get 2 more items. What? Wait, what is this? Off to find somewhere hot to smelt a new set of... Okay. Okay. All right. You just have to be active in the chat, James Game. Oh, I did not mean to jump in. Okay. Who? Well, I guess I'm not getting that. Oh my God. Why do I do this to myself? What is this? Oh, this is the egg nest. Well, I wish I had an egg now. I wanted to see if maybe there was an egg in there. And I also jumped into this run accidentally anyway. So. Alright. Back to the surface. We're going to jump across. Going this way. Where's all the people at? Okay, there's a lot of you. Minigame? From the warmest spot, stride 10 shovels right, dig, ascend 1 man and his pigeon up, dig, descend 1 pigeon and her human, and 2 shovels left for a final dig. Okay, warmest spot, 10 shovels right. Dig. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I don't remember what the next thing was. What was the next thing? Who was it? You? Ascend 1 man and his pigeon up. What does that mean? Okay, so those are... I see. Okay. Wait, did you clip the what could possibly go wrong? Is that what you clipped? Okay, so we did the first step. Descend 1 pigeon and a human and 2 shovels left. 1 pigeon and her human. And 2 shovels left for a final dig. I'm so confused. What does this mean? This looks like human and her pigeon. Right? I don't know. That one I don't get yet. I don't get that one yet. Dusty, Sean mentioned that they are definitely interested in it. Is basically, that's not a quote for quote. If you rewatch the stream, he does mention it. So, but they're interested. All right, we're gonna give this one last go. Carnage, did we do all the giveaways, or we have one left? There we go. One more? Okay. Are we already doing it or no? If we're not already doing it, we can save it for just however this last run phases out. Oh, God. Oh, my. That was something. I think the digging up is the frustrating part for me. I want to do it so bad. Oh! There's so much happening. Oh my God! I can't stop getting hurt. Give me the health. We're not going for the spores. It's funny you mentioned digging up, because I kept looking at that. What, wanting to dig up? There's so many things. Oh. You guys gonna stream Deliver at all costs this week? I actually don't know. I have to see if I have another developer interview stream. So our next stream is Friday. So just for awareness, chat, do you guys like this time slot better? Should we just do this time slot, or do you guys like the afternoon time slot too? I'm just trying to determine whether it's worth us trying to do both time slots or just do this time slot. Oh my god. Please, let me go down. Okay. We'll do the mystery item. As a UK viewer, I'm happy. I'm easy. This in the EU, this time slot works. Yeah, that's why we do this time slot on Fridays normally. But for this one, I needed to do an earlier time slot. So that's kind of why I'm asking. But I need to see if I have a developer interview stream scheduled for Friday or not. If I don't, then, oh, God. Of course, I missed it. I need to see if I have one. If I don't, then suggestions for Friday stream are super welcome. And we take stream suggestions with. Oh God, how did I not take damage there? Within Discord, it's the easiest way for us to kind of keep track to know what we should be. What we should be streaming. And I have a key. Dang. Is this a health thing? Oh my god. This is a good run so far. I didn't think it was going to be a good run. Whoa. Alright. We started off very iffy. The big thing I need right now is I need... Yes, come here. I need a power-up. Man, should I get the health, though? No, I'm going to try to go for the power-up. Sharpened horns allow you to headbutt dirt? Does that mean I can dig up? Can I dig up? Of course, but... Oh, God. Really want to grab Despelote. It looks super cool. I just beat Blueprints. Game of the year for me so far. Blueprints is incredible. It's my like game that I'm playing at home right now. Despelote is super worth looking at. I went to the Indie Game Awards ceremony, and they won like an incredible amount of awards for that game. No! Oh no, oh no. I messed up. Stop. 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 How, dude? Go away. Oh my. Get out of here. Oh my god. I got that hit. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Of course. No. God, it's so difficult. Oh, I almost did it with no second ability power up, whatever, where you press Y. Oh my God, I was so close. Spooky, congratulations on the win. Hopefully you're here in chat. Nice. Spooky's here in chat. All right. I'm just going to dive down and let the music play. All right. Chat. Thank you so much for hanging out today. That was our 2-hour stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream here with Sean from Yacht Club Games. Super fun. Thanks for watching. This is one of our bigger streams this year, so thank you guys so much for being a part of it. We stream every Monday and Friday. I think we're gonna adjust the times to be during this time slot. So if you liked this time slot, come back. We stream Mondays and Fridays. Every stream is generally a different game, and I try to get as many devs on the stream to interview as possible. Interviews are super casual. It's not meant to be like grilling for information. In fact, I really love when you guys ask questions. So if there's any upcoming indie games that are releasing on Xbox that have either new launches, new DLCs, anything like that you'd like to have on stream, let me know, because I usually have the ability to get them on stream. We do interviews. Doesn't matter where they are in the world. We have people join from everywhere. It's great. And then if the devs are willing, they bring codes to give away on the stream too. So you always have a chance to win a copy of the game. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all being here. If you're not already following or subscribing, depending if you're on Twitch or YouTube, please make sure you do, so that way you can get notifications when we go live. And if you're new here, my name is Keith. I'm here as the community manager over at ID at Xbox. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm actually fairly new here. If you haven't recognized me before, I joined here in January of this year. You may have known me from other places. I used to be a streamer back on Mixer, if you remember Mixer, I was one of the first employees over at Tiny Build, and I released 30 games through them. So you may have recognized me from doing all the Tiny Build stuff back then. So, but yeah, welcome. Thanks for being a participant here at ID and Xbox. And then keep an eye out on our social medias. I do all of the Twitter posts, Facebook, Instagram. Our Blue Sky account is starting up here very soon. In fact, I actually just stated earlier, not in the stream, but prior to the stream, that we're probably going to be kicking it off this week. And I'm going to be getting a LinkedIn account started here very soon. So for any of the devs that might be watching, you'll be able to connect with us directly through LinkedIn, which will be really nice. Yeah. If we don't have a developer interview stream for Friday already lined up, and I'll know sometime today, we welcome suggestions for games to play. So we just try to keep it relevant, games that have come out semi recently. Yeah. So join our Discord, come hang out, talk to us, all that good stuff. Share some of your Xbox collectibles. We have a nice little channel for that too. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks so much. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.